fascinating. Wow. Look at that. You have cheeks. Can you puff them? Like that? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that humans can do that. Can I see inside of your mouth? Can you just... Whoa, look at those teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you have so many. Way more than 4, I'll tell you that much. You don't mind that I'm getting your hand in there, right? Wow. I didn't even know that was possible to have so many teeth. Is this normal? Do you know? Do I have a lot of teeth? Feels like I do. Feels like I have back molars as well. Tongues are weird. Can I see yours? Cool. I really like your nose too. It's very cute. And of course you have 2 eyes, which are adorable. And such a gorgeous color, by the way. Look at those. Wowza. And your eyebrows up there. And you have tiny little baby hairs. I'm obsessed. Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh. You must just be in love with yourself. Look how adorable. I love it. Wow. And your face is truly so touchable. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I didn't know if this day would ever really come. I mean, I've always dreamt of, being in this situation. Wow. Cool. It like bounces back like your skin. It moves. It's very, very fascinating. I'm enjoying myself immensely, I have to say. I hope that you're enjoying yourself just fine as well, and that I am not freaking you out at all. You're just so adorable, and you're very squishable and very cute, and I just wanted to tap and touch every little point in your face. Incredible. I've also thought collarbones are quite fascinating. They look kind of scary when you like pop them out. I think they look better when you're just normal. And they're just like really subtle. I really love it when people put like glitter on their collarbones, And I don't know, they don't need to be like out here to look nice, They can just be soft and subtle. And with a little bit of glitter, but I'm not wearing any glitter, but I could wear. I have this. It's a little perfume bottle, but like it's kind of like liquidy, so if you like pop your collarbone, it like kind of makes them shiny, but only for a second, because I could do it to yours if you wanted. Just, pop them a little bit. Good. Okay, yeah, it looks nice. And it makes you smell good, too. Make sure the lid's on tight. But yeah, you see it's already like gone, which is kind of sad, but it would be nice if I had like glitter. Anyways. Yeah, it does smell good though. It smells like sugar. Very sweet. see somebody on the street, who knows, maybe they'd be chill and maybe they'd let you, like you're letting me. Cool. I make stickers and art prints. You should check out my art shop. Link is in the description. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Can I use an instrument maybe? I have this chopstick. It's made of wood. Maybe I could just... Does that feel okay? It might feel a little bit different than my nail. Probably like not too much. I do have fake nails on, so they sound quite cool. Listen. Just like a little tippy tap. Anyways, and you can go like this. I like the way it sounds. They're quite fun to have. They're a little bit long though. It feels a little bit weird having fingers like this, but anyways, I'm not sure, does it feel different than my fingertip or my nail if I use this? But it's interesting, it's like your skin goes slightly red if I touch it. Not slightly, like if I touch it. Do you know what I mean? It's weird how the blood flows like that or something, you know? But it's quite cool. And entertaining, I won't lie. just getting a really good long look. I never want to forget this moment. You know? Just taking it all in. It's mesmerizing, really. All of your features. And how well they work together. Hope I'm not getting up in your business too much. Hope I'm not invading your personal space at all by just touching your face. A little bit of touching. Just a little. Just a gentle touch, gently getting across the skin, gliding across. Just a gentle trace. Sorry, there was an eyelash. Can I just get that for you? Just have a little eyelash. Just like look up. Thank you. Okay, now you have to make a wish and blow on it. Like, make a wish. You can't tell me the wish, okay? You have to throw away the key. Because then it won't come true. Your little eyelashes are so sweet. They're just so sweet. Look at them. They're so small, each individual lash. I mean, gee, you must have so many. There's so many, and there's got bottom lashes too. It's quite mesmerizing. What do you think your favorite feature is? I think I have to agree. I mean, I love them all. But I do, yeah. They're great. Look at you. notice you sat down next to me in class. I know there were no more seats taken, but I mean, you could have asked somebody to move. I don't mean to be too forward, but I think that it was fate that brought us together. And it makes sense since I have been praying for an opportunity like this. I was just wondering, I don't want to sound creepy or anything like that, but is it a possibility? Could I touch you? I just find your face to be very satisfying, very aesthetic, if that should make sense. And I just would love to just get a little touch and feel to better understand the texture. Even as I just take a look, I just notice all of the interesting parts of your face. You're just so human, and it's what truly makes you so stunning. It's like looking at a model off duty. Your features are so unique and personal that it would be impossible to replicate with such a stunning face. Unlike a lot of the type of beauty that people go for nowadays, plump and skinifying other areas, with you it's such an elegance and a timeless type of beauty. It's truly stunning. You are incredible. I just can take a look. Just taking a look, noticing all your features. I tend to get trapped in your eyes. Sorry, look at all the colors. It's amazing and so reflective and expressive. It's amazing. I could get lost in those, but all of your features, they match you so well, and they flow so harmoniously. Yeah. It's incredible. I just love just a little touch of the skin, just a touch lightly. Just to feel a little bit of the skin. Just imagine just a touch, just a little touch. It can just be incredible. How your skin looks. I'd love to, but perhaps I could give you something to make you feel a little bit more comfortable, perhaps. I have here a VHS of a old Pokemon episode, and it says here 1997. Poke. It says wake up, Snorlax. The description is, when young Mikey is pressured by his big brothers to evolve his Eevee before it's ready, it's up to Ash, Pikachu, and friends to teach the Pokemon lesson. Then Snorlax takes a nap in the spring that supplies the town with water. Can anybody wake him up? And finally, when two Pokemon gyms brawl for the right to become the official gym, Ash, Misty, Brock, and their Pokemon. Will you take it as a gift of trust and to show that I mean no harm. It's very quite cool. Although it doesn't say what actually is on it, I guess, huh? Anyways, I thought you'd really like this, so there's that for you. And perhaps you could take a look at it, and as you did, I could just get a little feel of your face, if I could just touch around, just a little poke. It would be incredible if you'd let me just touch your face. I'd really love to. If I could just get a little feel, just a little bit to better understand, just to see and appreciate your qualities. It would mean a lot to me, it really would. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed you for a long time now, so I even have it written down many of our first encounters, even if you might not have recognized me. I noticed you. I have here on October 16th, you wore your hair down that day, and the curls were slightly less defined and a little more sporadic. It was quite cool, your curl pattern that day, but on Tuesday the 17th I noticed that you must have freshly washed it, and there must have been gel. It had a slight crunch, but defined quality. I could really tell the effort that went into your hair that day, and I also noticed that you wore blue eyeshadow, and that you hadn't done that since September 2nd. So it was really suits you, I think. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I have written in this book about you, yeah. And it really means a lot that you'd sit next to me today. And I can be a little shy, and sometimes I struggle to talk to people, but you just looked so cool. So I just always really appreciated you in the little moments that I got to see you. Perhaps before I can feel and touch your face, if I could brush your hair today. It looks like you've straightened it, which does look quite lovely. I have a small rat tooth comb. If I could just use this and brush and just it could be very relaxing for you. Really? Okay. Let me just get into position here. Just your hair is very long. Just trying to get into little sections. collection. Very amazing. It's incredible. Wow. I am obsessed. I mean, you could go out on the runway in a diaper and you'd just be so stunning still. I'm obsessed. If I could just. If I could just get a little touch. Yeah, just stay still. I don't want to accidentally poke your eye out. You need those. Trust me. I mean, your eyes are like your selling feature. They're incredible. I've just never seen anything like them before. If I could just. I'm just brushing your hair, combing your eyelashes, combing into your eyebrow hairs and your little mustache. Just getting that, and then just starting to take a look here and just focusing on the little areas. Very interesting. The different sounds that your face can make with different objects. How incredible, how fascinating. I mean, you could be like a science experiment. I just think that you look wonderful. Just if I could just give a little touch, just a touch, just a tippy down. Tippy down, just a touch. It's incredible. Wow. If I could just draw on your skin. Just drawing, just floating on the areas that I just think are really your selling features, just essential. Perfect. That's wonderful. I mean, you look good. Just tapping and lining across the skin, just still. Focus on the center down, the bridge of your nose, your eyebrows, your mouth, chin, little ridges and bumps along. Go over on this side, and then go onto this side. And I can just get it with just a little bit of right there, just right there, just right there, right there. I'm gonna go down, 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 and up, 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 just around, and 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 around, round and around, round and around. Wonderful. I've got a little bit of powder. Just going to hold you steady. You're shaking like an earthquake. Shaking like an earthquake over here, like trembling in your little legs. Powder you up. Just good. strand perfectly in place. The multitude of colors, the dimension. And your hairline is perfect. It complements you so well. When I go down and just feel right over here, over there, just, okay. Just, good. I'm gonna take a little inspection of the hair, just to know the area. I mean, I could just study you forever. Tippy taps, just like rain on a rooftop. Just like this. Just what I can do. Just trying to get close here. This is going so well, better than I could have ever expected. I know most people are frightened by my advances, but a true soldier knows an opportunity. Wonderful. How does that feel on your skin? Cold, warm? Do you sing along? How does that feel? Cold, warm, sharp, dull, sharp or dull? Sharp or dull on the skin? Does it drag or does it glide? Wonderful. Just going to brush. Just brushing. Good. If I could just get a little touch. If I could just get a little touch on your skin with my finger, just a little tiny tap, just on your skin, just touching and feeling your nose. If I could just feel across your forehead and your chin, just feeling around. Just touch your skin just a little. Thank you so much for letting me touch your skin and your face today. You have such a lovely face, and I will see you next time I climb through your window. What a lovely visit we had. Goodbye. I will pay you $5 if you just sit right there and let me examine your skin. It would mean a lot to me. I've got gloves so I can be sterile. Don't worry. And yes, I'll pay you cold, hard cash in exchange for letting me do this. It's just something that I really love doing, and people are not very accepting towards it. They really don't like it. They seem to be freaked out by it. Oh, I dropped my glove. It's okay, the ground is pretty sterile. Yeah, they just seem to think it's a bit odd, I think. And that I have weird motivations, but I don't. I'm just fascinated by you. So if you could just let me do some little pokes and prods around the skin. Has anyone ever done this for you before? Really? That's what I've been hearing a lot. Which I find odd. Why wouldn't people want to do this more? You know? Humans are so weird. My little hat keeps falling down. I bought it at this weird store. They had a lot of cool stuff though. Cool jewelry. All sorts of things. And I thought that this was quite a nice accessory. Hence why I bought it. I make art prints. You can check out all my hand-drawn art on my shop, Moth Country on Ko-Fi. It's the first link in the description. It would mean a lot to me if you checked it out. Thank you so much. I've got tools as well over here. Here are some of my tools. I've got this, which is like a paintbrush. This end, it's kind of interesting, but not as interesting. I like this one a lot. It sounds a little bit thicker, I guess, you know, compared to like this one. Hear that? But this end, do you see it? It's like a little ball. And it's metal. Does it feel cold? I bet it would. So cool. I just love faces. I find them to be... What's that Benson Boone song? Moonbeam Mystical Magical? That's what I think of faces. I love that guy's backflips. Can he ever do a backflip? My gosh. Does this all feel the same? Do you notice any numbness? Like on any certain areas or anything? Same amount of pressure, everything like that. And that like cold touch feels the same. And this end, which I'm sure almost tickles, but it's evenly across. Fascinating. Just gonna press onto the skin with these tweezers. They'll be quite cold. How about that? I'm gonna try pressing the little end, that little small end. Does it hurt? Okay. Where's my tape measure? Oh. Six, 7, 8. That's what I thought. Okay. 11, 10, 9, 8. Weird. Okay. No, you're a little unsymmetrical, but that's normal. So don't worry about that. But definitely unsymmetrical. 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 6, 5, 4, 16. But that 1/4 just doesn't quite make sense. 1, 2. 10, 11, 12. Okay. Okay. Have you ever gotten your measurements taken? Well, if you ever do in the future, I'd be curious to see what results they end up with. I'm imagining it's not just my fault, but it just seems a little inconsistent. Almost like your facial features move or something. I'm not. But anyways. Do you like to play video games? I recently discovered the game The Sims. I really like The Sims 3. I think it's fun controlling the people in that game. You can make them do anything you want. Make them make food, make them go fishing. 2, 6, 7. It's quite interesting, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. 16's all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In centimeters, it's very small. Yes, 1, 2. Okay. Just gonna check some of the small areas. 1, 2, 3. Sorry if I'm getting close and up into your personal business. I hope you don't mind me being in your business. 2, 3. Yeah, I hope my breath doesn't smell like tuna. I haven't eaten it in a few days, but once I eat tuna, I'm like forever scared. What if it lingers, you know? You never know what could happen with tuna. 1, 2, 3, 4. But over here it's 5. What is 4 divided by 5? I don't know how to do that. Look, my little hat is laying weird. I need to like cover it. It's nice though. It's like almost like a little like a little coat. Like cuddle up against the fire. I wish it came in different colors though. They didn't have a lot of options. I'm just thinking a purple one could be pretty cool. Maybe I can like put rhinestones on this one. That could be fascinating. I've got a pencil. Wow. Skin sounds incredible. What a weird sound. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean you up a little bit. Just want to remove some of that oil from your skin that I'm noticing. Just want one cotton pad. Watch out. And I've got some facial cleanser here, which we will use to cleanse your face. Okay. Go down the T-zone. I hear the T-zone. A lot of people experience oil in this area. So we're just gonna try our best and remove a lot of that. Hope you're not wearing any makeup that I'm messing up. That'd be awkward. Okay. Feel okay? No allergic reactions? That happened one time with somebody. Did not go well. I sat with them in the hospital. I told them that we were married because the doctor said, you can't be in here. So I said, no, we're in love. And then they let me stay with them for a little bit just to make sure that they were okay. But we weren't really in love, and I kind of felt bad for lying, you know. But have you ever like had to lie in a situation like that? Yeah, it's a little bit frightening, let me tell you. I tell you, whoever made this hat was not thinking about the people who
whose maybe head is shaped weird. Maybe I have a weird shaped head, you know? I've never thought about measuring myself, but I wonder if I have a weird shaped head. Perhaps it's my head. That's the problem. Maybe I've got a really big brain or something, you know? Maybe my brain is like overfilling. Overfilling with knowledge. Overfilling with inexperience, intelligence. All the Johnses. Let's begin, or let's continue our examinations. Is there anywhere that's like particularly sensitive besides your eyes? Everybody seems to have sensitive eyes. They don't like it if I poke them there. They get all upset. They get all confused. It's a disaster. Do not poke people in the eyes. Do you mind just like opening up your mouth a little bit? Did you know you have cavities? Yes, definitely. I was a dental hygienist for about a week before they found out I lied and I never went to school. I know what a cavity is. Definitely cavities. 110%. Okay, let me clean this because now it's full of your saliva. And you don't want that on your face. Maybe you do. Maybe you're weird like that. I'm gonna get a Q-tip. I know I have one. Still feel normal? Your face is responding very normal to all of my tests, which I find quite interesting. Do you know what these are? They are for eating. Chopsticks. Now, I've never actually used these to eat because they're a little bit weird, and I can't figure out how to do it with one hand, but I can do it with two a little bit. Like one hand. I don't know how. Anyways. Just taking a look at your hairline. Just lightly parting some of your baby hairs, if that's okay with you. Looks very normal. I'm not seeing any dandruff. Which is mainly, it seems to be my biggest concern. I've never seen a lice before. Or I guess a louse is the one non-plural option. Louse, not lice. Anyways, I've never seen a louse. And I've never seen lice. Multiple. I know grammar. Anyways. So, I don't know what they look like, but I've seen dandruff. It's like flaky, white. But you look like you're very, very good. Do you take care of your hair? Well, I know a lot of people who take care of themselves and they still have problems, so consider yourself very lucky. I'm just gonna move over here and I'm gonna check over here. Is that okay? Just right behind your ear, yeah. It's like a good place to check. Do you get itchy at all? I'm noticing a little bit of scabbing. That's normal, don't worry. I think anyways. I'm not a doctor, but I wish that I could work in a doctor's office for a week, but I'm pretty sure, or well, every time I've ever tried to apply, they don't let me. Because they know I'm not a doctor. It's like, y'all are so stingy. Do you ever have that problem? Well, I'm sure most people do who try to go working in a doctor's office without a degree, but whatever. Okay. Looks normal so far. Very normal. You're a very normal human being. Very average person. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just poke and prod you a little bit with these. I like this end because it's like thicker. Just gonna feel around your face just a little bit. Wish that this would like cooperate. I feel like it just doesn't like me. Maybe it like thinks I have bad vibes, because I promise I don't. I have very good vibes. Can I see your jaw? Can you just lift that? Good jaw. You have good muscles, I think. The temples, hairline. Your sinuses feel okay. Not clogged or anything. Do you get seasonal allergies at all? Can you puff up your cheekies? Try not to let me push the air out. Good. Just feeling right down your face. Does that feel okay? Feel okay? Should feel relaxing. You can feel free to close your eyes and just settle in, relax your muscles. Just gonna feels normal. Good job. Normal. Still feels normal. You're a very good patient, by the way. Volunteer. Well, I guess not a volunteer because I am paying you. nonetheless, I quite like your company. You know, I've met a lot of people through my several months here. And not everybody is as kind or as understanding as you are. So I really appreciate that. And I just think you're cool, which is good. Lots of uncool people out there. So thank you for being so awesome. Looks like everything is still totally normal, which is excellent. Always nervous. What if I move somebody's nose? You know, what if I just go somehow and I move it and it's up on their chin or something? I mean, what if I had that power? I didn't even know. Wouldn't that be horrifying? Anyways. Would be quite scary if I just had an unknown secret power and I didn't even know about it. Wouldn't that be weird? But like, it could totally happen though. Because like, if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. You don't know about it until you know about it. Pretty freaky to think about, if you think about it. Well, I guess there's really no use in me continuing with this examination, because really not much for me else to check out. Everything looks great. I thought as much. I could just tell by looking at you from afar that you'd be an excellent candidate, so I'm really happy that you let me do this little examination on you today. Let me just do a little wipe, okay? I hope you have a lovely rest of your day as well. Let me just take off my gloves really quick as we conclude this examination. Is there anything that you noticed that maybe you thought was weird or odd about the examination? Maybe a certain area of your skin that felt odd or anything? Okay. Alright. Well, I am glad to hear it. Hands always feel weird after. Let's dispose of those. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. And if you ever see me around and you want another examination or anything like that, hit me up, let me know. I would love to do another one, do a sequel, if you will. And yeah, okay. I hope that we'll see each other around sometime. See ya. Bye. No, I already told you. I don't think they're gonna want to talk to us because look, they're never gonna want to listen and do it. No human does. We've asked so many people already. Sorry, we're having a private conversation over here. All the humans, they say no. All we want is a quick little inspection of their face. Okay, Look, we are talking about you, but that doesn't make it not private. Look, all I want in this little ducky is to be able to just inspect your face. Could I do that? Wait. Did you get that right? You're really fine with it? Because every single person I've asked, they told me to, screw off or completely ignored me. But it would be really quick. And I'll even put on some gloves. Last time I did this, I didn't do that. The person got an infection. They tried to sue me. It was horrible. But look, I've been trying to get some good data for some human research. Now that I have my gloves on, I could take a proper look at you. I'm just going to try and do a test where I'm going to apply a bit of pressure to your skin and see how well your skin bounces back, okay? This shouldn't be painful, but it will put a little bit of pressure on you, okay? So just... You're doing good. Excellent. And if I just kind of hold your face, just even lightly touching the sides like this. Just caressing. You feel pretty symmetrical too, which is another. Important test. Your chin feels pretty. Okay, what I want you to do, I'm going to push, and I want you to kind of push against it, like lean into it. So try and push my fingers away. Could you try and do that? Okay. I'm going to apply a little bit more force here. You seem to do that all really well. Just rubbing down your sinuses. They don't feel clogged, which is good. Sometimes people get clogged sinuses and they get postnasal drip. And I've noticed that can result in cranky humans. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, I didn't bring my brush with me. All I brought was this. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just trying to get your hair a little bit out of the way. If I could just get that I'm just going to tuck it behind your ears, just over here. Good. Okay, that looks good. Just wanted that out of the way while we do our next. We're going to go ahead and start measuring. Got quite a square head. Has anybody told you that? What about diagonal? Okay. Other way diagonal. And you're quite long. Stick out. Right, okay. Let's see on this side, from the back of your head to your nose. 11. Just gonna take a look at your eyes here and see the distance. And pretty equal to your nose width. Pretty good. Let's check out your mouth. Can you just relax? Just literally as drooped all your muscles if you could. Let me breathe in. Breathe out. And just relax into it. Just want to make sure that your mouth is at the resting position. It's not particularly tall. We're looking at the centimeters. Good. Can you go ahead and puff out your cheeks like that? That's quite the circumference. You have quite large cheek cavities. Good. Let's take a look at that chin. Can you maybe just puff it out? Okay, relax it. Okay. I'm also gonna get you to stretch your mouth as hard as you can. Make it flat, like pretend you're a white person smiling at someone, you know? Good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then relax it again. What I expected. Okay. And if we take a look, yeah, that's very similar. Let's see your cheekbone to your ear. Alright, and is this one symmetrical? Oh, okay, interesting. Let's take a look at that forehead. Ooh, quite the long forehead. Let me get that again. Yes, that's long. I don't even know how you fit that much forehead on your forehead. Let's roll this up. Let's check the width really quick and just see across. Definitely smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And if we go across and 20, 8, and 1, 2, okay, good. Just as I expected. Very simple measurements. All pretty rudimentary. Nothing unexpected. So I'm quite pleased with that. I've just got my computer over here. I'm just going to type some of this in. 3, large forehead. And enter. Plus 11, 20. Good, okay. It's just some simple numbers just to keep me remembering. I don't need all of them, just a few. We're going to go ahead and start poking and prodding, if that's alright with you. I've got these tweezers. Stay still. Okay, didn't get the root. Stay still. Ooh, looks like we got 3 of them there. I'm just going to put this away. Okay, need to keep those very safe. Okay, let me take a look. Pushing against your skin, nothing crazy. Does this hurt? If I pluck an eyebrow hair, does that hurt? It's pretty normal. Okay, I'm just going to do that same sort of test where I look at your skin and elasticity. The skin's elasticity. Elastic. And just how it bounces back. But I will do it pretty softly. Don't worry. Shouldn't be any pain, and the edges really are not sharp. If it looks a little bit burnt, it's because I accidentally lit this on fire one time. Nothing to be concerned of. Okay, ready? Sometimes, even just the light pressure will pop blackheads off of your skin. If that happens, I have some cotton pads, and I'll just go ahead and wipe them off. When it first happened, I was very freaked out. I thought, oh my gosh, do humans like leak juices? But it's normal apparently. So don't be alarmed, don't be scared. Okay, yeah, you are getting a few little blackheads. Sebaceous filaments or something. So I've just got this cotton pad. Just gonna wipe. It's just a little bit of gunk. Just simple like that. Nothing extra, nothing crazy. I make art prints and stickers out of my own hand-drawn art. If you want to get some for yourself, please check out the first link in the description. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's just continue. Almost just stabbed you a little bit there, don't worry. How often do you wash your face? Do you find that you have like oily or dry skin? Okay. Do you like to do like anything else? Like I meant, like, do you use retinol, salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, really any sort of treatment, topical treatment, or serum? Or do you also, like, what kind of moisturizer do you use, that kind of thing? Sorry, that's what I just try to focus because I really want to make sure that we're getting this sterilized, so I just want to ensure that I'm able to wipe you clean to the best of my ability. Okay, good job. Alrighty. Your skin's elasticity is pretty good overall, and I'm impressed. So nothing to be concerned about there. Have you ever gotten like a cranial nerve exam done before, or maybe any other like routine doctor visit that's been kind of similar to this, or have you seen a dermatologist at all? Okay. Well, alrighty. It's all pretty routine stuff, nothing crazy. Just making sure no blood came out. Nope. Okay, good. Just gonna go ahead and feel around the face again. Your hair is like sticking really well. It's staying in its place, which I am quite impressed with and happy about. It's gonna be a lot of work to try and sometimes it just flies all over the place and it just flops back down. I mean, my bangs would be so annoying if I was trying to like feel in the forehead and it was like just getting everywhere. It'd be so annoying. Trust me, this little guy Roderick, he's been with me every single time I've done one of these, and he knows when a person has bangs, walk away, because it's just so tricky. I really need to invest in getting some hair clips. That would really help, but Roderick thinks it wouldn't be worth it. Don't tell him that I told you, but sometimes his ideas are a little, caveman-esque. Dumb is another word. Okay. You'd think he didn't have a brain at all. Good. And hey, this little massage I'm doing, if you did have any blocked sinuses, they'd be gone. Sorry. I just got chapped lips. Do you have chapped lips at all? I could put on some of my Vaseline if you wanted. This is how I do it. It works really well, actually. Do you want some? You're lost. If you are struggling with dry skin, Vaseline can really be helpful. Aquifer is another really good brand, but they can be quite expensive. I think they realized that like people were willing to pay for their products because you can get this for like $4, this total tube, versus like an Aquifer for like $10, same size. Like, that's ridiculous, but I do find that it works a little bit better. But if you want to, if you have dry skin, or if you want to do a treatment to kind of help your barrier or whatever, apply a little bit of this just to the top of the skin. I would do moisturizer, oil, and then that. I think that should really lock it all in. But you don't need the oil if you don't have it. And it works wonderful. Like, it really does do a good job. So anyways, I highly recommend that if you're... This is a really good eye massage. I do this a lot to myself. Sometimes I go like this, and I just push, and then you just push, and you like pull over here, and then I'll go behind the ears, and I'll just push down. And then sometimes you can also take your hands. You can kind of just push, apply pressure all the way to your back of your head, and you'll find a spot that really hurts, and you can just massage it out. I get really bad headaches, and it can be affected by literally anything, but just by massaging the eyes and the eyebrows, it really helps a lot to release all that pressure, and just massaging it into the temples really helps to really, oh my gosh, even just thinking about it, it's like, it helps so much, and it hurts so badly, like even just a little bit of pressure on my eyebrows hurts, but it like really gets the blood flowing, and seriously helps too. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, I don't know what it does, but it helps my headaches, and it takes away the pain, so that's really all that I care about. Okay, anyways, I shouldn't be yapping so much. I have a tendency to yap, and I just know it bores people. People don't want to be here longer than they need to. And, I don't know, I find that some people don't like to be around me for long periods of time for some reason. So I just try to get this done as quick as possible, just in that way there's less time for them to run away screaming, and me to like kind of not get as much results as I wanted. Oh, sorry if I'm moving you a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. I'm just feeling along the jaw. Get hair out of the way. Okay. Is there any points where I've applied pressure that you've experienced any pain, numbness, anything like that? Okay, good. It's all good then. Let me get my measure again. I just want to confirm that there's no inflammation in the body that has either escaped or that has increased. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure all the points that I've just already measured pretty quickly here. I won't spend too much time on it. I'm sure that you want to get on with your day. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'm just taking a look here. Let's take a look on this side. Does your face feel warm at all with the increase pressure? Like, I don't want to, like, it should feel maybe a little bit warmer, but even just the friction of touching it, you know, wiggling it around, but I just want to make sure that the blood flow isn't too extreme or anything like that. Okay. Alrighty. Because, yeah, we don't want to cause any permanent pain or inflammation, obviously. Okay. Let's just seal this back up. Seal it, roll it back up. Alright, I have a few more instruments to use. I've got these chopsticks. I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a look along the hairline. See if you have any dandruff or scabbing on the scalp. We really only care about the hairline. I mostly care about just this front piece of skin right here, but that piece of skin does touch the hairline, so we just want to ensure that there's not like anything that I might want to know. So even the ears I don't care too much about, to be honest. But no, your hairline looks very normal. Have you noticed any dandruff, itchiness on your scalp recently? Have you ever in the past? Okay. The thing about dandruff is you want to treat it before it happens, so before it gets too bad, I guess. Okay. Alrighty. I guess I could do a few poking and prodding tests with these. Feels okay? Normal? Nothing's out of the ordinary or anything like that? Good. We've got this, which is an eyelash curler. Let me wipe it really quick, actually. Sorry, the last person that I did this on was wearing mascara and stuff, so it's a little bit dirty, so I'm just gonna like, even just lightly clean it would be better than nothing. Do you wear a lot of makeup at all? Okay. Do you find that you have sensitive skin to any sorts of makeup, or? Okay. I'm just curling these up a little bit. Do you feel pretty? You should. You look very pretty with your eyelashes all curled like that. Looks good. Okay. Still feeling good? Okay. You still don't want to run away screaming or anything? I'm glad. You'd be surprised. Some people, you'd think I was like attacking them with a knife. But I'm pretty ordinary once you get to know me. And I try my best to be polite, so. Overall, I think there are worse people to run across in the street. Although maybe there are better people too. Okay. Let's just go ahead. Feeling around. Feeling your forehead. No signs of fever. That's good. When's the last time you've been to the dentist? Do you mind opening? They're a little dirty. 1 second. I've got this wooden pick. It's got the fluffy end. Of course, we won't use that. I'm just gonna open. Yeah, just open it enough so then I can kind of get my little pick in there. Okay. Alrighty. It's just normal amount of plaque, and the plaque doesn't look like radioactive. Did discover that one time, was very scary. Okay. Okay, good. Maybe make an appointment if you want. Don't if you don't want to. Alrighty. Well, as far as we're concerned, that's everything that needs to be done today. Thank you very much for being my little guinea pig. Like I said, be surprised at how many people, understandably so, don't want to do this. So it means a lot to me that you would go ahead and say yes. Alrighty, well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you later. Probably not, though. Probably never.